Folks here in Florida definitely used to this. Rain in the forecast as we join you from Everbank Stadium here in the city of Jacksonville. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as these guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Let's go now. Black, 10 black.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And not much doing there. Maybe a yard up to the 23. You look at this Jaguar defense. They were excellent a week ago in that victory over the Colts.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB is key. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Reed. So the completion good for just 3. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Love now. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he's going to have the Packers first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
Black 40.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Here we go, set. 45, wide.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
43.
Throwing. Love. Escaping the pressure right. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big 3rd down conversion with a gain of 28.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a first down.
And he's taken down inside the 30. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
They will throw again here with Jordan Love. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series, because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
Ready. Red 38. Hut.
To throw now. Here's Love. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. I'm not sure that you can say that the rain caused that interception, but look, it's clear that throwing the football is going to be tough in these conditions.
No doubt about it, and different quarterbacks handle it different ways. Some guys think the rain isn't a big deal, but wind affects them a little bit more. But you have to wonder, will these conditions hold scoring down? Are we going to have like a 9-6 type of a game? And then the pressure goes on the punters, who often hold for field goal attempts. Can they handle the snap and get the ball down so they can kick it?
Here we go.
Lawrence now off the bootleg. We'll get this into the hands of the wideout from LSU. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. Now inside the 25. Travis Etienne. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Travis Etienne, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Now Love. That's taken in by Golden. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Here's Love. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. You look at this Jaguar defense coming into this one ranked number 19 in the NFL against the pass.
And even though that's not the greatest ranking in the world, one thing you can say, they get after the quarterback. They're the top 10 in the league in sacks.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Throw right side, hauled in by Downs. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 21.
Hand cycle. Red cycle. Field set.
Again, it's Love. Forced out to his left. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up. on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Watch out now. 50 series. Right to needle. Set. Cut.
Love. And this one incomplete. I couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up third down.
Come on, set. 33, yellow. Cut, cut.
Love looking to throw it. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. Fourth down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
45, right. Black shot.
Dobbs goes in motion.
Cut, cut.
Love to throw for it on 4th. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. There's that man, Travis Hunter. And the Jags are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
They'll try and set up the screen to ETN. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4.
Hey, tomato. Done. 11, Agate. Take right open. 11.
Straight ahead, ETN. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3-and-out.
And he'll take it just outside the 40. A nice job getting free on a return for 13 yards. And the Packers will have a short field to work with here as they take over 1st and 10.
Ready?
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
Now this thrown deep for Kraft. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And that's where you want to use your big tight end. Let him use his size and frame to go up and get the deep ball in the end zone. But that time, they couldn't connect.
The offense on 3rd down, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Complete. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Matthew Golden, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Packers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point from McManus is good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
At their own 24-yard line.
Ready up.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Let's go.
As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Now Lawrence. Got a man and he hits him in stride. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And 3rd and 1 now. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Hey, run. Hey, son.
From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. It's Roger McCreary with a pick. And into the end zone, it's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.
Well, it certainly looked to me like he tapped into the quarterback's thought process there. And what I'm hearing more and more when I go around the league, defenders sitting in on quarterback meetings trying to learn more about how they think so they can be in the right position to be in the right spot, as he was there to pick that one off and take it all the way back for a touchdown.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
26-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall. Oh, right on the heels of the pick 6. Another ball intercepted. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner, and with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You called that pick in early, and he shows why he was so coveted with that interception there.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Ready.
So from the 26-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8.
Come on, set.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Short throw, he's got Kraft. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And he'll take this forward for about 5 as we have come upon the 2-minute warning. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's go now. Yep, set.
Jacobs going to try the middle. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. 3rd and 2.
Set, hut. 33, yellow.
At
Drill, 52. Black swap. Ready.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Jacobs is in. Touchdown, Packers.
What a luxury it is to be able to call a bowling ball like Josh Jacobs down near the goal line. 5'10", 220 pounds, and he's not afraid to get in there and get the tough yards. Finishes off this drive with a touchdown run.
McManus's point after is good, and it's now 21-7. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
ETN up the middle. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down, then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going into quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Lisa 24. Hey, son, touch.
Now Lawrence. Well, that's the 3rd interception for Lawrence. Inside the 10. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.
This defense, 3 interceptions now. And, Charles, obviously that one for the pick 6. That gives them a 3-possession lead, and they are really in the driver's seat.
Makes you imagine what that lead could become with another half of football left to play, because the way they're getting after it, partner, 30 points, 40 points, even 50 points, that type of a lead, not out of the question, and neither is another pick 6.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Hey.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp, and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Hey, 11. Think right, open. Here we go.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. He's going deep for Brown. And he's got it inside the 10. A big play there just before halftime. And even 40 yards. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
Hey, kill. Think right.
Lawrence. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Micah Parsons. And the Packers are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. And they'll mark him down right around the 9, just shy of the 10. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Let's go. 10 seconds.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He finds his man, complete. It's Lloyd. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Here comes third and about a foot.
Red, yellow, 40, red, drill, green.
Operating from the gun, Love. He's going to air one out. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Packers. Matthew Golden with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Packers are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Extra point from McManus is good. And the route is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and
3. Fred, on.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Hey, hey, hey. Hey, son, son.
Here's Lawrence to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
That's good for a
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43.
43-yard line.
11. Hey, attention, touch.
Now Lawrence to throw. Looking long for Thomas. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Brian Thomas, 42 yards. And the Jags come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21.
our kick team now as they run up and send this one away.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they got to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Let's go. Ready?
Back to throw now on first down.
Short throw, he's got Kraft.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down.
Clear strike. Set, hut.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
Ready?
Love now. It'll be a loss of 15 on the play. And it'll be a second and long.
Ready up. Strike two. Here we go. Hut, hut.
Working out of the gun. Love.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
To pass, here's Jordan Love.
That's taken in by Kraft.
And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
And their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Love fires that quickly outside. And out of bounds right around the 20. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
What a drive. This has been just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Here's Jacobs from the gun. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
A stoppage here following the play, and it looks like Josh Jacobs was shaken up and in need of some assistance. A second and 10 forthcoming here. Third quarter action from Jacksonville.
Flushed out right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Ready, pause, red. Blue, 32, ready.
Love from the gun on third down. Flush to his right. That's going to be caught. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up first and goal.
Throwing. Love. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Touchdown. Josh Jacobs with career touchdown number 91. He joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others.
And the Packers are able to extend their lead.
McManus's point after is good. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Jaguars 14.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
We all know the teams never want to use the word panic, but if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
Go, high.
They'll start on the ground. ETN. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. Well, fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. Even though he recovered his own fumble, you know how much he hates to put the ball on the ground. He's going to be frustrated with himself.
And what do you think the time frame was from the time the ball escaped his grasp to him getting it back? It didn't take that long, right?
Right.
To him, it probably felt like hours because he's agonizing, like, I've got to get this football back.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
Thomas brings it in. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Hey, run!
ETN not going anywhere. He'll lose a couple back to the 6.
And now you have to wonder, partner, at what point in time do they forget the running game? It's been a struggle so far in this one. I would think they'd have to start throwing it a little bit more.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Red on red. So, here we go.
Catch here, left side, Thomas. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Brian Thomas with now his second touchdown of this third quarter. And the Jaguars get a bit closer. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Oh, some strong running. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready up.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard. But they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come after this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. Ariza is on to punt here as he gets this one away. That's pulled in at the 32. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
9-yard line. 1 yard gain.
30
Brings
left.
up second and
11,
9.
add it. Silver.
They go play action now. Lawrence. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Go, go. Son.
Here's Lawrence. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got him there complete.
A good pickup there at 22.
You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Lawrence will throw. He's going deep for Brown. And my goodness, another interception. And the Packers are going to have it here just past the 25.
They'll take over first down 10 at their own 26-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth-quarter lead.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Still 9 yards to go on second down from the 27. Love from the gun. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
And that's incomplete. A good passing attack, even though that one was incomplete. It's been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one, it was over a long time ago.
A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Hey, go, go.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Buying time to his left. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third.
Brandon, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed on him quick and forced a quick surrender out of bounds.
11, Agate.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. And now here's another interception. It's Roger McCreary with a pick. And the Packers will take over possession here up at the 44. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. It's been a dominant performance to this point, Charles, and this is probably exactly how they scripted this and envisioned it. They got a 3-score lead, fourth quarter, and a chance if they want to continue to pour it on here.
It is their call, isn't it? I mean, the way that they have taken on this game and the way that they have carried this game and have dominated this game, you're exactly right. Do what you want down the stretch. We are in the era of, hey, if you don't want us to do this to you, then you need to stop us. Their call to finish this one off.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Jaden Reed, 42 yards. And the Packers are closing in on a third straight victory to start the campaign.
to the touchdown. Here's McManus now to kick it away.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Hey, lie.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just haven't been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
On first down, right back to ETN.
And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere.
2nd and 10.
No gain on the play.
Hey.
2nd and 10.
Another tote for ETN.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
He's brought down back at the 40-yard line.
Red on red. Hey, son.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
It certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time.